Hey everyone, this video is to show you the new setup for the HydrosPlus Scale Plus solution, which is in a Gen 1 version. It looks like this. It has a mounting bracket and hose, and this one actually is, let me pull this out. This one, do I have the right wrench? Come on, close enough, is kind of the older version. And what I mean by that is I had it coming down and using a run T to connect here. So this is what this hose is for. Of course, I had it disconnected. And the new way of connecting is going to be up on the loader. So I wanted to show that for those of you getting the solution now. And the reason I did that, it's not a problem on this particular tractor because these have what's called a swivel. So on hydraulic hoses, you either swivel or you don't. But on some 1 series, they don't have a swivel on this end. And when we inserted a T here, the basically connection could end up in a funny spot. So because of that, I went away from doing it here, and we're actually going to put it up here on the loader, and it'll be on the blue line here. And the reason I'm doing that's twofold. One, because of the issue I mentioned. Again, it would work just fine on this tractor. But two, the second gen, which is still in development, that will actually give you pounds lifting, you'll be able to configure it. It's going to be a better fit for the sensor to be here versus down there because it's quite different. And by the way, if you buy this, or if you've already bought this, you have not wasted your money. You have invested in the Gen 2 of this. If you so choose, you can certainly keep this and use it as is, no problem with that. But if you do want to upgrade, you will get, I can't say exactly, but I'm going to try to, if I can work it out, get it where you basically get full credit for what you paid for this one against the Gen 2. I don't know exactly how I'm going to pull that off yet, but if it's not full credit, it will be very close to full credit. I think it'll be full credit. So don't hesitate to buy this if you want to try this version. If you think you want the newer version, obviously don't hesitate to buy this if it's something that you just want to keep like this, because this one is less expensive than the Gen 2 version, or it will be. So some of you are not going to want to spend. This right now is still on sale for $100 for the whole kit. And if you don't want to spend more than that, then you can kind of have a nicely mounted pressure gauge that can help you determine your actually how much weight you have on the front of your tractor. So I won't bore you with the actual install, but let me put it on there, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I've got it on now. As you can see, well, let's see here. The old one connected here and went straight down. New version has a 90 out here, comes up. I ran mine through the third function loop here. If you don't have that, what I typically do is run it down and kind of along the loader and then back up to here. And as you can see, it's just teed in on the blue line here. And you may have to loosen these, depending on exactly how your tractor's set up, you have to loosen these and give yourself some room to put that in. Put it back, snug them down, and these will also move just a little bit in here, these hard lines. So if you need to, if there's not enough room to get your wrench in, most likely these have moved, and you might have to just give a little persuasion there. But that is how the latest version. Pick it up here, so let's see. Now for this loader, we're at like, it's actually 350. So there's actually only 1, 2, 3, 4 marks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this line right here is 3. So it's actually 4, say 425 is what the PSI that this bucket with whatever's in it, if anything, there's some dirt in it. So I say that seems heavy, but just know that this basically doesn't register until I think 100 PSI on a gauge of this resolution. So if you're here, it's 200, 300, 400, 500. So that won't make a huge difference. Even it might seem like it would make a big difference on calibration, and it definitely would depend on how much weight you calibrated with. But this isn't meant to be perfect. It's meant for somebody to know, if they pick up a bucket of dirt, does it weigh 600 pounds, 300 pounds, or 1,000 pounds, which that'd be some pretty heavy dirt. So that's it for this video. Questions, comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching.